Just lost my mother, but now I already have a new one, who is my real one. Hannah is 30, and I'm 17. In my mom's will, she had given custody over me for the last year before I turned 18 to Hannah. Hannah is married and has children, a boy and a girl, ages 6 and 5. Her husband is 33. I guess he's now my stepdad? I had no idea how to respond. She said she finally had the chance to raise me as her son, the way it was always meant to be. I told her I couldn't refer to her as mom. It wouldn't feel natural, and I just wasn't ready yet, so I'll keep calling her Hannah, but I am glad she told me the truth. I don't blame her for hiding it this long. It wasn't her fault. But I'm glad I now know. I spoke with my nephew, niece, half-brother, half-sister, and Hannah and explained the reality to them. They seemed to understand as best they could. It kind of shocked them as well, but not nearly as much as it did me. I sat down with them, hugged them, kissed them, and cried. They asked me why I was crying. I said I didn't know. Telling my half-brother and half-sister how we were related moved me much more than it did them. I know now that I will always be much closer to them and try to be a more present force in their lives. I spoke with Hannah's husband. He shook my hand and told me he was proud of me. He hugged me and told me he wanted to be the main man in my life and would always be there, and I could come to him whenever I needed anything. I could tell he was trying to place himself as a father figure towards me, but I don't know if I can accept that. He's not my father. He just happens to be the husband of my biological mother and does not even have any blood relation to me. He's not even that much older. Neither is Hannah. It's weird to see them as parents in any way. Hannah is prepared to make this an actual thing. Her mother, me, her son. I was sitting with her family on the couch when she told me they were ready to be my family, and she wanted it that way. She hugged me and didn't let go for so long. I can't imagine what it must have felt like to her. Finally, she is getting her son back, the son she had been forced to hide from for so long. She said she was now glad more than ever that she had kept me when I was born and was confident it was the right choice. She asked me why I was so quiet and had not said much, but she understood why this would be something heavy to come to grips with. I didn't like how her husband was there. I never really identified with him, and I didn't see why he needed to be present for this revelation. I told her I would like to speak with her privately, so we went elsewhere in the house. She told me, I know this is very heavy for you. If you want to be left alone, I understand. I understand if you just want to continue our relationship as it was before. But you must know you still have a mother who loves you and will always be there for you. Never feel like you don't have a home to go to. She then hugged me, and I couldn't hold back my tears anymore. I buried my face against her chest and let out all the tears. She held my head and hushed me, telling me it would all be okay. She said I was finally at my real home, and I had nothing to be afraid of. But I am afraid. I don't know where I belong. I have so many fears and apprehensions. I just lost the only mother I had ever known. I don't know if I can ever accept a second one. But, like she said, part of it feels right that things are finally corrected. I just wish I had known the truth earlier. But I always felt a stronger connection with her than my siblings. She was always my biological mother. Nothing can change that. But does that make her my real mother? Can I accept her as that? Can I accept this new home as she calls it? Can I accept this new family? I don't even know what a real mother means. Maybe I'm seeing things I'm not meant to see. Maybe. I'm so devastated and distraught from the death of my mother I'm willing to give the mantelpiece of mother over to Hannah just to lessen the blow of losing a mother, so I tell myself I still have one. Even if the biological mother does not equal a real mother, she wants to take on the role of the real mother. And I have 1 year left before I'm an adult, so she's my guardian and parent until then.